You mustn't have seen Geoff since he left then.
I didn't, and I didn't even see him for a while before he left because he and Jill had split up. So, and, you know, I sort of the connection was through the kids. You know, and Rubsy was with Jill.
Right, yeah.
I got over to see him a couple of times.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
But not for last time. Last time was '86. I think about it. Yeah.
It was amazing looking at those videos of him casting bits of aluminium and stuff in sandals. I mean, he didn't change, did he? He used to fill up. His gas. He was very mean in a weird sort of way. It wasn't that he was mean. It's just that he used to fill up his gas lighters from a gas bottle and literally pour it in and then put a screw in the bottom of it.
I know, that's what Daryl said. He used to put a little rubber band, a little screw, refill the Bic lighters, put a little rubber band and a little screw in there, and then when you went for a light, he'd ping the rubber band on your finger.
He converted his cars to
That's to add a joke to it.
You never run out of options. If you're that good with, like, you know, inventions, you never run out of friends and places to go, will you, if you know
we
all that
were in his
stuff.
cabin one time, me and Geoff and the old guy Stumbly, who was one of his mates there, and Geoff was going to do some casting, and it was aluminium, and he's got the crucible on the fire there. He's got this big wood burning stove, and he got it really hot, and he brings in this scrap stuff. And old Stumbly had been a pilot in the Canadian Air Force, and Geoff's just about to put this in the crucible. Geoff, no, stop. Geoff's got, Stumbly, piss off, you old fucker, you don't know what you're talking about. That's magnesium. That would have been the old lot was fucking burnt to pieces, eh? Magnesium burns.
I think he did do smelting in Canada, and he blew up we had like an ironworks metal furnace place, and he managed to I think he wrote to me something like, I thought I could fuse two metals together that could never be fused together, that no one had done before. And I thought I'd found out this way to do it, and I blew the whole place up. So that's that career over with.
That was Geoffrey, wasn't it? That was Geoffrey.
Just tried it out.
No, that was.
Or he'd have used it as a fuel for his blast furnace, you know.
It was only Stumbly stopping us. It didn't, you know, if you put it on that crucible, because we were inside in his cabin, At least I suppose, if the worst comes to the worst, they could have dived straight out the window into the water.
No more occupants.
Did you go out to Twin Islands when you were there the first
No,
time?
I didn't.
No.
What was it like?
Yeah, it was. Me and Renee arrived there, and the direction we got from Geoff was go to Deep Cove, right to the end of the road, and hire a canoe, and the guy who hired the canoe off tell him to point you towards Twin Islands, So we did this, and got in the canoe, you know, it was a 3-hour bloody paddle.
Really?
Yeah, it was great though.
As long as it wasn't choppy.
But how did you know you were going the right way? Didn't you get a bit worried and think...
there were a few other boats coming around.
What, you on a lake
You could see,
or a
see
seaway?
it.
It was like it's called the Indian Arm. It's basically like a
I've
fjord.
been up the Indian
You've been up
Arm,
the Indian Arm,
and we did paddle over to the little islands in the middle. There were some little ones in the middle. Is that what you mean by Twin Islands?
Oh, there were several islands,
Yeah.
but did you go as far as the old power station?
I think so. Yeah. Well, that was at the. We went in the motorboat, a small motorboat.
It's supposed to be the wettest place in North America. There,
Got more rain than
I
anything.
can believe it
Beautiful,
because me and Geoff got stranded there with a storm. Just about made it with the canoe almost sort of getting swamped, and me sort of bailing away madly to get to where his place was, and that was it. Got stuck there for a week. Catch some fish for breakfast in the morning while Geoff baked a loaf of bread, and then we'd have some whiskey and smoke some dope, and then have some more whiskey and smoke some more dope.
Lovely.
Good options, they are.
Yeah, the days went quite nicely.
That's it. What a rush.
Bad worst days, I can tell you.
It was a bit of a Robinson Crusoe existence.
Did you see the pipes that he made?
Yeah, I saw those. There's loads of stuff on the internet about him. They obviously loved him out there, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think so.
He's such an eccentric guy.
Yeah, definitely.
With the pipe.
You can tell the way to talk about
I think
it.
in England we're sort of used to eccentrics in a way. We get used to them, the characters, used to people being different or whatever. But over there, they're just like, what? You ride a bicycle and you don't drive a car and you do this and you do that. They find it really...
Yeah, they said the riding around on a bike was really like a store attraction.
Yeah. That's really out there.
So I think possibly equal or before that would be brewing your own beer.
Yeah.
That attracts a lot of friends.
Well, he's distilling
your own spirit.
In its cider press as well. It's got
That kills the distilling of spirits.
Yeah.
Well, it may not kill them, but it brings them out in boils.
Yeah, that
Do you
kills your
remember
friends.
Yeah.
Beer makes
Well, I
you
had a client once who was this weird street traders, and part of the stuff I cleared out of the house to do the job were these big scent bottles with ground glass stoppers. And I thought, well, they're great bottles, you know, so I took them home and I washed them, and it still smelled. And I put caustic soda in them, and it still smelled. And I put put acid in them, and it still smelled. And I couldn't get the smell out of the inside of the bottle. So I thought, these are no good. And then I was down at Jeff's, and I bought from him, just for quixotic reasons, I suppose. I bought a bottle of this rum, never intending to drink a bottle of Mitcham rum to myself. You know what I mean? Like, never. And when I got home, I poured it into the scent bottle, and then I put it at the back of the cupboard, and it was there for 17 years. And then I found this bottle of Mitcham rum long after Jeff had gone to Canada and blah 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 blah. You know, I found this bottle, and I immediately knew what it was. It's when I was moving into Hilby Road, and I broke the seal and smelled it, and it had this sort of weird smell like, have you ever drunk that liqueur Parfait Amour? That sort of purple liquid that tastes like marshmallows. It's like that sort of marshmallowy sort of flavour. And this had this weird flavour, and there was sediment in the bottle. I just gradually poured myself a shot. And I finished the bottle. I'm completely pissed. It tasted fantastic. But I think it took the 17 years for all the shit to drop out of it. You know?
I mean, so his spirits are really good, but you just had to wait. It's all your own fault.
I remember that the landlord at the Tooting Town getting really pissed off with us because we all used to go in and we'd buy a pint of Guinness and we'd all bring in a little half bottle of Jeff's rum and we'll be topping up our Guinness all the evening, you know. And all getting obviously rat-assed. And he was really pissed off because we'd only bought a pint and we're all rat-assed.
that was a great idea of Jeff. A really great business idea. What he wanted to do was to go around and collect the ullage.
Oh, yes.
And the ullage is what's left over when they're pulling pints. They put it all in a barrel, and then they get a discount off the revenue for the duty paid drink that they pour away and they don't sell. It's called ullage, but it's duty paid. So if you then according to Jeff's reasoning, if you then distilled it to get the spirit back out of it, it was already duty paid. It wasn't. So he had this scheme to distill the ullage. But I don't think it had legs, but it was a great idea.
Logical if you think about it. Or does the actual fact of distilling?
I think the minute it goes through the process,
that would attract extra attention from the revenue. I would say.
I think the Spanish for still is really nice. Is alembic. It's a lovely word.
Alembic.
Alembic.
From the Arabic.
Probably from the Arabic. Yeah, it sounds like it comes from the Arabic.
All those. Algebra, Alembic, alchemy.
I would say.
I suppose it's alchemy. I guess he was an alchemist.
Oh, Jeff was definitely an alchemist. We're all actually blessed that he never got seriously into chemistry, otherwise he might have blown up the whole of South London.
He nearly blew up Bleeding Salford. I mean, he was working at Berry Wiggins, he was telling me. Now, Berry Wiggins
Warrington Davis
sold,
there, wasn't he?
they sold tars and bitumen products. Now, along with getting it ready for flogging, they had to do some distilling. So they had bloody great containers of petrol, and also so he's surrounded by petrol. He's working in the lab, and at night doing bugger all to do. So he decided, I've never made nitroglycerine, have I? So he started making it, and then he said finally the light went on, and he stopped it. He could have taken.
Nitroglycerine's doing it.
I mean, he was.
Yeah.
I think was it Viola, God knows.
Viola, Coast Viola.
Yeah, he was
working,
working.
basically died.
He was working there,
Yeah.
and he was. And I went round to his house. It was George Street, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was across the road from George Street. Yeah.
And he's doing this chemistry, and I say, "What are you doing?" He's putting this cotton wool into this, and
Gun cotton.
he was making gun cotton.
Yeah.
The thing is, this was 1967, and we were going to go hitchhiking around the continent. So
he made guns, didn't he?
Yeah,
And
well,
we took them with us.
yeah, they were barrels. They were the steering column.
Yeah.
Steering column drilled at the end. Another piece screwed in. This has a little nipple at the end, little hole through. So now you put a percussion cap on the nipple. You put your gunpowder in that end, and you put wad in, and then you put your whatever you're going to fire out.
Yeah.
Gobstopper.
Yeah.
And then you screw on a piece of a handle, and the handle has got a little trigger, a 4-inch nail with a little slit cut out of it, and a spring, and so you pull your nail back, it clicks, and your trigger holds the nail in position, and it goes, and you lift it up, and then you shoot the grass. Because that's what happened. We took it round. We took them round to an island on the same with Thassos.
Oh, Thassos, yeah.
We got on a boat and we went to part of the island which less well travelled, and we loaded these bloody things up, and both of these things, they were so unstable.
You're lucky you didn't blow your fucking hand off.
Oh no, he was a bit better engineer than that.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was
the firing mechanism was crap, and there was certainly no thing called
safety.
safety.
Oh yes.
Thank you. Well, he rifled the barrels as well, didn't he?
No, not those.
Not those.
No,
Was it- that
no,
was
the
it,
long one. The
long ones.
The long fancy. He had 2 muzzle loading muskets.
Yeah.
One of them was smoothbore.
Yeah, and the other one.
And the really elegant one
was rifled. Yeah.
Was rifled.
Yeah. Amazing.
How did he rifle them?
You probably work out a screw lathe out of a shoebox and something else. You know what I mean? It was incredible in terms of.
Hang on. It was a piece of wood or tube with a piece of lath round it, and then how it worked after that, I don't know. But the fact that you've got a piece of
It spiraled it.
Spiraled
it inside.
And if you can get something to follow that turn, that's how he did it. But the real details were not
explained.
They
never
never
explained
got
anything, did he?
it was not explained enough that you could make
it was the ratio. It was the ratio
that makes him definitely
of the
alchemist.
turn in the
Travel ahead.
A man of
the
guilt.
pulling of the tool through.
You don't tell the
And the
secrets of
relationship
your
of that to the speed and
You have
rotation.
it sus. Yeah.
Have you inherited any of his alchemy?
You got it sus.
No, not really. I do pottery. I do pottery. And I'm trying to learn glaze making and all that. So that's going to be chemistry.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a little
Glazes
bit maybe.
and colours and all. Are you? Where are you doing this?
At home.
And you're not,
In my bedroom.
Where are you doing this?
She's Jeff's daughter.
There's plenty of slit there.
He really appreciates it.
put the bed in the living room, and then we've got a whole like kiln and
I've got a kiln.
You've got your priorities right.
I've got a kiln that goes up to 1300 degrees centigrade.
I killed
Did you get your kiln one?
Yeah, my kiln, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a kiln in my bedroom and a wheel and
how
some
many
clay.
watts that?
Yes.
I think it's a small one, just 24 amp.
I don't think I
Yeah,
said in the
yeah,
doorstep.
yeah.
So that's
I just got an
What
easy
if you do
tabletop
like
one, but it still goes up high.
Although,
but it's small
Is that
inside.
alright with you?
You remember you wired
Yeah,
my
I'm
kiln
not
before?
did I wire it?
I'm not even
Yeah.
going to try it now that none
No,
of
it
you
worked.
Did it?
Yeah, you
great.
wired it. If you feel that.
No,
I had to sell that one.
a little bit of cigarette smoke as a
Right.
flash, all
Yeah,
that
you
fucking
might
bit of
as
cigarette
well.
there,
Yeah,
you know we're
we're
missing
missing
it.
it. The real thing, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the stuff that sort of
for sure,
sticks in your teeth. No, smoke away.
Oh,
I've
right,
got no
okay.
problem with that.
Yeah, I
thought
didn't
so,
quite. I just
but then I
switched.
thought I better not smoke. Because I'm with you old boys, I thought you're all on death's door.
Good.
Yeah, you go. I got an email from Jane Scott.
Yeah, because
She's
I
got a
feeling?
ticket.
Eh?
yeah, because I forwarded
Your mum.
Claire's
Oh yeah, she's right. She got married
email, yeah, with the link
She's happy.
She's doing the publishing.
2 years ago, I
to
think.
the
Yeah.
Is she still doing a
to
pub?
the video.
No, no.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
to Jane Mack as well. They
She's doing
both
admin
wrote back
work
saying
now.
really nice things. And,
Pretty much different. She's
Yeah.
got about 5 different
She had a
jobs.
sweet
You know where she's
shop,
got?
sweet shop, didn't she?
She had a sweet
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the free job on
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah,
you know.
she had a sweet shop
Coming
idea.
over,
And
yeah.
she's right. That didn't go very well because there wasn't enough footfall.
Yeah. It's all
They're staying for 2
And
weeks.
now she's doing little bits. She works for a school doing admin. She works
No,
for.
that's what
No,
Poppy
Pete
does.
isn't
She
coming.
does,
Yeah.
she does
She's
editing.
Barred.
She
She's
does.
a bad
She's
way
got about
of
5
it,
jobs.
Pete,
She
so-
coordinates them.
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
Right,
she's
right,
got-
right.
she's a
he
community
broke up with,
gardener.
You remember Megan
Yeah.
when he was over?
Yeah.
So she works for the council.
Well, they broke up. I
running,
get the impression that she kicked him out.